What is going on, everybody? This is Jay here from Maji and Jay. Today we're going to be looking at another budget device from BLU. This one is called the Vivo XL4, and about 10 months ago I had the previous generation, which was the XL3, and I mentioned that it was a very good device at that point in time because of the specifications that it offered versus the price. This one is only again $149, and you guys can check it out right now on Amazon, and you can get it via the Prime service very quickly. So getting a look here at the box, well, they have made a very cool looking one. As you guys can see, it has the logo here on the front side. On the top here, you can see all the bands supported. It has band 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 12, 13, 17, 28A, 28B, and 66. So it has been made to work pretty much for the entire globe, which is really cool. And on the back side of the box here, well, we can see some of the specifications already. It has a 6.2 HD display with a resolution of 1550 by 720 to be specific. It has the 19:9 ratio. It comes with the Helio P22, which now supports AI technology, so the camera does have that feature, and of course you're gonna get better picture quality because of it. The screen only has 271 ppi, which is a little low for a 6.2-inch display. We get the Octa Core 2.0 GHz processor, so again, that's very cool. We get 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal memory like we did on the XL3, so nothing changed there. We get a dual camera setup on the back side. We have a 13 megapixel and a 2 megapixel for bokeh effects. They call it focusing something, I can't remember right now, but it's basically the same thing as bokeh effects. We get a 13 megapixel selfie camera. It comes with LED flash, and also comes with some sort of a Blue Beauty face mode, which they call Blue Final Touch. It has a fingerprint scanner on the back side. You get SD card support up to 128 gigabytes. It is a 4G LTE device, and we get a 4000 milliamp battery with the Android 8.1 Oreo. So now we're gonna get here into the unboxing portion of the video. Let's try to complete this as brief as possible. And what I like about BLU is that they include a whole bunch of accessories inside of their box. So the first thing we find here is the phone itself. Then it has a little divider. Inside we have the IMEI sticker and all that information. It comes with a SIM ejector tool. You get earphones, which is kind of rare now on budget devices. I'm not sure how the quality is going to be on these, but at least we get them inside of the box. We get some quick start guides, including here one that shows you how to install the SIM cards and stuff of that nature. We get here a quick start guide. As I mentioned before, we get a sticker here from BLU, and then we have the USB cable. We get the charger. Let's see the specifications on this one and confirm if it is a fast charger. And yes, it seems to be supporting some sort of fast charging, as you guys can see right there. So that's really nice. And then it came with 2 cases, not one, but 2 cases. One is just a transparent case, like this one right here. And then we have one with some stuff painted on the back side, or printed, should I say. And it's basically looking similar to what we saw on the box itself. And then finally a screen protector, and this actually is made of glass, which is nice, and it seems you know, good quality so far. And that's all we get inside of the box. So now that we got the unboxing part out of the way, let's go ahead and talk here about the device itself. And some other features that are not mentioned on the box itself is the fact that this thing now carries reverse charging. So basically, if you guys have an adapter, you can plug it in here into the micro USB port, and you can charge other devices and also use it as OTG. Now OTG we have seen on other devices in the past, but the fact that it has reverse charging, that's something new, and that also supports Face ID. So again, these are things that are not mentioned on the box itself that I wanted to make you guys aware of. On the back side here, we have a sticker. Let me go ahead and remove this. And by the way, this phone is made of plastic here on the back side. It doesn't have wireless charging, and it doesn't have NFC, which I consider to be a little bit of a bummer, but it's still, for $149, it is not a bad device whatsoever. So here on the back side, guys, we can see the dual camera setup. Again, one is a 13 megapixel, the other one is a 2 megapixel sensor with the LED flash. We get the fingerprint scanner and the loudspeakers here on the bottom side of the phone. And here on the side, this is the right side, we get the volume rockers up and down with the power key. On the bottom side here, once again, we get the micro USB port. We don't have the USB Type-C, unfortunately. We get the main microphone. On the left hand side here, we have the SIM tray. It is a dual SIM, dual standby device, and also supports TF cards, as I mentioned before. And on the top here, well, we have something that a lot of you will appreciate, and that's going to be the 3.5mm headphone jack. On the front here, well, we have that 6.2-inch display with the notch. We're going to be seeing here that in just a second. And then on the top here, we get the 13 megapixel front-facing camera. We have the LED flash on the front side as well, and the ear speaker together with the proximity and light sensor. Now, the first thing I want to show you guys here is the face recognition. Right now, I have the camera in front of me, and I'm going to try to show you the face recognition. As you guys can see, it is almost instant. And again, I have the camera in front of me, so it does work all the time. I barely get any misreading, so that's definitely great for a $149 device. The next thing is the fingerprint. The fingerprint does work, I would say 9 out of 10 times, which is really nice. And it does wake up the phone very quickly. And if the phone is already awake, like you guys saw right now, it's even faster. So the coolest part about it is the Face ID recognition. It does it almost all the time and it's very quick. So again, that makes it a little bit easier to use. So anyways, here, let's go ahead and open briefly the Antutu Benchmark app. And I wasn't able to complete the testing because for some reason it is not supporting the 3D effects and it just crashes all the time. I am suspecting that it has to do with the brand new Helio P22 processor. I guess this application needs to be optimized to conduct the testings. That's what I'm guessing, guys. But every time I try to complete the test, let me show you here myself, it does cause a crash and I'm not sure exactly what it is. I'm just suspecting that it has to do with the processor. You can see it starts loading and then before you know it, it says that it has crashed. So it happens all the time, and for that reason I wasn't able to get a scoring on this brand new processor. But I can promise you guys that as soon as I get an update or maybe a fix, I would do another video to show you guys exactly what the Antutu Benchmark scores are. Now, this doesn't determine the usability of a device. I just use it as a reference, so that way we can see the differences in scores between processors. So anyways, for the GPU, we have the PowerVR GE8320. Here we can once again confirm the resolution of the display and the rest of the information on this device. I was able to perform the Geekbench score, and here I'm going to show it to you guys. They were not very impressive, to be honest with you. This is a power saving processor. It's not really a performance processor. So if you go here into history, this is the score that I got for the single core 832, for the multi-core 3490, which again in 2018 or late 2018, that's a little bit low. So let's go here into settings, and I'm going to show you here a couple of the features that I mentioned before. We have here reverse charge, and again, all you have to do is enable it. You need to buy the adapter for it in order for you to connect other USB cables, and it turns off automatically after 10 minutes if you guys are not using it. And again, this is good for charging and also OTG, which means that you can connect things like keyboard, mice, and so on and so forth, which is really nice if you guys ask me. This is the first budget device that I see with that particular feature, other than the one that I just did the other day, which was the Doogie. The S80 also had that feature, but now the price point is a lot different than on this one right here. So if you go into about device, here we can confirm once again the operating system is the Android 8.1.0, and we can see the remaining of the information. I did get an update already for security purposes on the device. Also guys, we can change here on the bottom side the keys, the capacitive keys, or the navigation bar. We can change it, we can customize it. And then it has some very cool features like the LED flash here on the front side of the phone, and this could be useful in case you guys are doing selfies in low light conditions. Then this phone would not be disappointing you in any way. As a matter of fact, here we have the front facing camera already opened up. We have it on Face Beauty, and as you guys can see, it is doing a great job on my skin. It has AI built in, so that means that it's able to know what objects are what. So it is definitely reading my face right here, and it's giving me a very nice skin tone, as you guys can tell. And here on the top, I can turn on the flash. I can have it on auto mode as it is right now. I can have it turned on, and I can change the brightness on it. So that's really cool as well. So as you guys can tell, it is definitely packed with a whole bunch of features already built into the device. And then here for the rear facing camera, well, we don't have optical image stabilization and we don't have electronic stabilization, but again, having AI built in is able to give you that perfect coloring, and overall the camera does a very good job even with recording, as you guys can tell. And I am not disappointed. It is definitely an improvement from the XL3. So another feature I want to show you here about the BLU Vivo XL4 is the loudspeaker. I want you guys to listen to this video and let me know in the comment section below what you think about the loudspeaker. I think it's pretty okay considering the price. Let's go ahead and play one of my latest videos, which is about the Doogee S80. And again, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about it. What is going on, YouTubers? You here from Maji and Jay. Today finally coming back with a very cool device that I got directly from this company called Doogee, and this is the model S80. It is definitely a rugged phone. This thing is built for those of you who like to go. So as you guys can hear, the quality of the loudspeaker is not disappointing. Now, a little problem that I found is that if I have, let's say, the case installed and I accidentally place my hand on the back side, the sound does get muffled a little bit. So that's why I'm not truly a fan of having the loudspeaker on the back side. I prefer it to be on the bottom side, but that's just my opinion. You guys may have a different opinion, but the quality of the loudspeaker, again, is not disappointing. And something that I do appreciate here from BLU is the fact that every time you zoom in to watch a video, it doesn't cover the notch, as you guys can appreciate, so that doesn't cause any distractions. And again, I do appreciate this from this company. I wish that other companies would do the same thing, because it does cause a distraction, at least when I'm viewing something. So anyways, guys, I think that right now we have completed the unboxing and the semi-review here of the BLU Vivo XL4. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this device at $149. Don't forget to like this video. Please subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one.